Hello, I have ice cream. Maybe I should turn it around so you can see it. So I recalled seeing that Van Leeuwan came out with some holiday flavors, seasonal fall flavors. I think this is the one that I saw. This is a limited edition pumpkin cinnamon roll and it's vegan. Van Leeuwan's not a completely vegan company, but they make one of the best vegan ice creams I've ever had. I honestly don't even remember what flavor I had last time. It was like oatmeal cookie or something, which is not something that I would normally get, but it was like, even though that's not something I would expect to be my favorite flavor, like it was amazing. Anyway, so I saw that they had this flavor and then I went on their Instagram and saw that they mentioned it was like one of their holiday seasonal flavors. So then I saw that they also have bourbon vanilla apple crisp. So I picked up a pint of each one today. I am also watching, what is this show called? It's The Haunting of Bly Manor on Netflix. I started it last night. I watched one episode and then today during dinner I watched a second episode and I think I'm gonna keep watching it even though I'm not totally sure if I like it or not. Like I feel like 90% of me watching this show is just me sitting here preparing myself for a jump scare and I don't like that. So I'm on episode 2 and there's 9 episodes total, so I have 7 left. I feel like I'm probably gonna stick it out just because everyone else is watching it and I feel like I should. But I also remember I liked Hill House when that came out. And I think it took me a while to decide if I liked that too. I think I was probably like a third, maybe like 3/4 of the way in. And then I decided like, okay, I remember there was like a specific scene. I don't even remember what the scene was. But I remember there was something that happened and I was like, okay, I like the show, I'm on board with it. So maybe I will have that moment with Bly Manor, but it hasn't happened yet. And I also feel like in the beginning, I was, when they first showed like the scary thing, like in the mirror, I was like, that's it? That's what we're supposed to be scared of? Like, that looks like I have no graphic editing skills and that looks like something I could make if I made a scary movie. But now we're into episode 2 and that thing scared me a little bit. That thing that I was laughing at before. Also Bruce is not home tonight and I realized that affects my scare level. I feel like Bruce is like chocolate. When you see a Dementor, he just like makes you feel like everything's gonna be okay. And I'm doing a live stream tomorrow. So I sent him away to the grandparents so that he doesn't interrupt us and everything goes smoothly. So yeah, that means I just have the cats and I feel like cats don't have that effect. They don't have that. I mean, cats can comfort you, but they're just not oozing optimism in the same way that dogs are, you know? Anyway, I'm going to do a taste test of both of these flavors and I will tell you what I think. All right, I'm gonna go with the, what is this? Bourbon vanilla apple crisp first. I feel like doing pumpkin first. I don't know, pumpkin spice flavor sometimes messes with my taste buds. And sometimes the next thing I eat like doesn't taste right. So I should also mention, you might have seen it on the label, this is oat milk based ice cream. And this is also another tip about Van Leeuwan ice cream. I didn't try this. The first time I tried it was probably 6 months ago. It was not that long ago. Because every time I saw it in a store, it was like $10 a pint. And I was like, no way, that is not, there's no way that can be worth it. And then I think their prices might have come down, or maybe, you know what, the first time that I saw them, it was at, what's that one fancy grocery store in Venice where everything is more expensive? I saw them at some place like that and I assumed that was their regular price, but I don't think it was. So I think at the regular grocery store, it's like still like $8 a pint or something. So my tip is when you see them on sale, get them because that is your time to shine and eat rich people ice cream. All right, this literally tastes like apple pie a la mode. I was worried because the top, I don't know if you can hear it when I'm like scooping it, but it's a little bit icy. I probably would have left it on the counter for a few minutes before I started eating it. So I'm trying to figure out like what is what flavor because the ice cream is kind of beige. I don't think there's any actual apple chunks, but there is a caramel swirl. Oh, you know what? But there are chunks. I'm pretty sure there are chunks of pie crust. So I'm gonna go with, I think that the ice cream is apple flavor and then there's pie chunks and then caramel swirl. I don't think I like it quite as much as the last one that I tried, but I would still probably give it like an 8, 8.5 out of 10. Okay, Okay, now let's do the pumpkin one. So it looks like this also has some kind of caramel swirl. Maybe it's because I just ate them back to back, but I feel like this one tastes like the other one, just pumpkin flavor instead of apple. There is more caramel swirl in this one, at least as far as I've seen. Maybe I just didn't dig down deep enough in the other one. And I think the caramel swirl on this one is pumpkin flavored. So this one is also considerably sweeter than the other one. So if you don't like your ice cream like overly sweet, you would probably like the other one better. Like I could eat a whole pint of like vegan Ben & Jerry's, but I don't think I could get through this whole pint. I could probably eat like half of it. It is really good though. Now that I gave that one a number rating, I don't really know how I would rate this one because they're totally different. Like if I'm in the mood for like something that's over the top sweet, I would get this. But I do think I like the other one a little bit better. And I don't remember if I said this before, but like even though I really like pumpkin spice flavored things, like I'm glad that they only come around once a year, because this wouldn't be like an everyday ice cream for me. This wouldn't, like, same with pumpkin spice lattes. Like I got the Silk pumpkin spice flavored creamer, and I've been getting it probably once a week or every couple weeks, and I'll put it in my coffee like every day until it's gone. But that doesn't mean I want it like 365 days a year. The weird thing is, like, I didn't really taste the bourbon in the apple one, but like I feel like I do taste it in this one. But I'm like looking at the ingredients and there's nothing that would imply this has bourbon in it. It's like, I think it's just a ton of brown sugar. Okay, so I'm like digging into this, and it was supposed to be my movie snack. Like this was just supposed to be a brief taste test. So I am going to put the camera away and I'm gonna get back to my show. Have you guys watched this Bly Manor thing? Like, what did you guys think of it? Was it boring to you like it is to me? Like, it's not boring because I feel like I'm gonna get scared all the time, but it's just not, I don't know, it's just not completely doing it for me, but maybe it'll get better. So I guess just let me know if you thought it got better or not. And also let me know if you try either of these ice creams, or let me know if you've tried Van Leeuwen in general. Let me know if you found them on sale, because that's an exciting moment and I will celebrate with you. Okay, see you in the next video.